Welcome back to Anxious to Align Tuning the Soul. I am your host, Holly Ann, and today we're diving into something truly magical and deeply transformative: the healing power of sound. Sound is more than just what we hear, it is something that we feel. And when it's used with intention, it becomes medicine for the nervous system, our emotions, and our energy field. So we're going to explore the basics, like what sound actually is, how it travels, but we'll also talk about how it interacts with our body, why it's such a powerful tool for emotional healing, and how it can literally shift the structure of things, including us. So this episode is an invitation not just to listen with your ears, but with your body and your soul. So let's begin with the foundation. What is sound really? At its core, sound is vibration. It's energy that moves through a medium, air, water, even our own body. Sound waves are created when an object vibrates, and those vibrations ripple outward in all directions. These ripples are measurable frequencies, and each has a unique speed and shape. The pitch we hear depends on how fast the vibration is moving. Higher frequencies produce higher sounds, slower ones create deeper tones. But here's the thing, you just don't hear sound, you feel it. Your skin picks up vibration, your bones conduct it. Our nervous system responds to it, often without our conscious awareness. This is why sound can instantly change your state. A siren might send your body into stress. A lullaby can soothe you to sleep. Sound bypasses the intellect and communicates directly with the autonomic nervous system, where anxiety, stress, and emotional memory live. And there's something else. Your entire body is made up of energy, in motion, cells vibrating, organs humming at apparently I can't talk. But your organs hum in very subtle frequencies. So when we introduce sound into the system, it interacts with your own frequencies. It either creates harmony or helps you bring dissonance back into resonance. This is the core of entrainment, the idea that two rhythms can begin to sync when they're close together, just like heartbeats can sync when people hug, or how your breath actually matches calming music. Your body naturally wants to align with coherent, stable vibrations. Energetic impact of sound. One of the reasons I fell in love with sound therapy is because it helps people feel what words cannot reach. We live in a world that often asks us to suppress emotions. We numb, we distract, we power through, but these emotions don't disappear. They store in the body, and sound gives them a way out. When we experience deep vibrational sound, like in a sound bath or during tuning fork session, emotions surface. Tears may come up, a deep exhale, a tingling sensation, a big yawn. These are all signs of release. The frequencies are moving through the emotional blockages, helping to clear and recalibrate our system. This is especially powerful for those of us with anxiety. Anxiety is often a holding pattern where energy has nowhere to go. But when the body feels safe and supported, it begins to let go. And sound creates a field of safety where emotional release becomes not just possible, but natural. Energetically, each energy center, otherwise known as chakras, these resonate at specific frequencies. For example, the heart center resonates at a hertz of 528, a frequency associated with love and DNA repair. When the center is blocked, maybe from grief or heartbreak, anything heavy, introducing that tone can help open and soften it. Now, I do want to talk about humming. Humming is one of the most accessible healing tools that we have. We don't have to go out and buy it. But it stimulates our vagus nerve, which connects the brain to the heart, lungs, and digestive system, and plays a major role in calming the nervous system. Studies have shown just a few minutes of humming can increase nitric oxide, which helps us with the immune function and circulation. And here's something that I really love. When you hum, you are self-generating vibration. You're literally becoming your own tuning fork. It's like your body is sighing with relief. And so the next time you feel overwhelmed, anxious, try humming gently. Maybe with your hand on your chest, on your heart, and feeling that vibration ripple through your system. It's free, it's simple, and it is so deeply powerful. There have been plenty of times when I was driving home and humming to myself. Needless to say, maybe I looked a little weird to people around me, but I don't care. I am helping myself and giving myself what it needs in that time. And now, there is a study that shows, it's a video of, they put a camera up to a cancer cell, and it was gongs, crystal singing bowls, and the human voice shrank that cancer cell. Powerful. And like, the human voice is so potent. And it's not like we have to perform. People who do sing really well, it's nice, it's definitely practice, but it's performance, it's not healing. Our voice, the tone that it's at, is what is healing for each of us. So whatever tone you let out when you hum, when you chant, that's it. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be trying anything or anything like that. Just use the tone that's coming out of your voice. That is what is healing. So now I want to bring you into the real world. What does sound therapy healing look like in practice? So here's some tools I'm going to list off, and each their own purpose, tone, and effect. So here are some of my favorites. So crystal singing bowls. These are usually made of pure quartz. Sometimes they have specific colors, which they're mixed in with whatever stone that is, like amethyst, turquoise, oh my goodness, rose quartz. Sometimes they have those mixed in. They are tuned to specific notes that do align with each center, and when they are played, they create expansive, enveloping tones that seem to move through you, not just around you. They are beautiful for deep meditation and energetic recalibration. I do love my sets. When you listen to these podcasts, the bowls that you hear in the beginning of the end, those are mine. I have a lot of sharps. They are definitely a harmonizing and relaxing set of bowls, and I love them. I love doing the tone. For some reason, I love a grandfather clock, and that is the sound. If it's been bugging you what that sound is, it's part of a grandfather clock. My grandfather used to have one, and I used to love hearing it ding all the time. And when I did not know the notes of a grandfather clock before I got this set. So how weird is that? I ended up just randomly playing it, and I was like, oh my god, I did it. It's a grandfather clock. I was like, holy crap, I didn't even know that was what I had in my lap. So it was really, really cool. And so that is what you hear. It's too long to play like the whole thing, so you just have the beginning portion of it. And so to kind of move on, they're tuning forks. So these can be used on and off the body. Tuning forks are like acupuncture needles made of sound. When activated, they bring specific frequencies into targeted areas of the body or energy field. They are incredibly helpful for bringing balance to organ systems, calming inflammation, and working through energetic stagnation. I have more tuning forks that sweep through the energetic field. That's my tuning session. I only have, I think, like one that I actually use on the body, which is a weighted one. And so there are two different tuning forks. There are weighted that you use on the body and non-weighted that you use through the energy field. Next, we have gongs. These are wild, powerful, and very unpredictable. Gong baths are known to stir the subconscious, bringing up old memories, dreams, or insights. I've had some people bring up fear. With gongs, they produce a vast range of overtones and undertones, creating a deeply immersive soundscape that can wash over the entire body and nervous system. I do have a small one that I like to use because I can actually walk over people with it. Oh, it's so amazing. Then we have chimes, rattles, and drums. These bring in a grounding, earth-based rhythm. Rattles can break up stuck energy. They can help ground you in. I do a lot of shakers at the end. Drums can reconnect you to your primal rhythm of your own heartbeat. They help with presence, embodiment, and emotional rooting. And then, of course, the human voice. The most powerful sound healing instrument there is, and it's connected to you. It was made in you. I don't know. There needs to be something else onto that. So when you use your voice intentionally, whether it's humming, toning, chanting, or singing, again, not for performance, but so don't be, I don't want to sing because of, I don't know how to. You have it in you. And that's the healing part, not the performance part. So you create a vibration that is perfectly tuned to your own field. Not to be out there to perform. When you chant or toning or anything like that, or singing, you sing for you. And then, another thing I do want to mention is, when you listen to music, how does it make you feel? So it's how do I want to say this? Songs make us feel certain ways. They can make us feel good. They can make us feel sad. They can, they can bring up old memories and stuff like that. That's the power of sound. That's it right there in its full extent. But moving on, let's go a little bit further into the science and the mystery of sound. There is a field called cymatics, which shows us how sound shapes matter. So you can sprinkle sand or water on a vibrating plate, and depending on the frequency, it will form geometric patterns, like snowflakes or sacred geometry shapes. And these prove something astonishing, that sound can organize matter. Which brings us to something even more mind-blowing, acoustic levitation. Scientists have shown that sound can actually lift and suspend tiny particles in midair. These aren't like special sci-fi sound waves. These are precisely tuned frequencies that essentially trap an object in a standing wave pattern. So, side note, I watch a lot of Gaia shows on the Gaia app. If you don't know what app that is, I highly recommend downloading it. There is a feed. I think they do a free trial, but it has some amazing, you want to go deep into soul stuff and things that you're not going to see on normal TV because it's normal TV is just brainwashing. But I watched a show, and he was definitely hinting at it because we have these huge megaliths, right, that people have moved and put into place and built things with, But yet today we still do not have the technology to move those. So if they moved them thousands of years ago without the technology that we have, and we can't even move those, how did they do it? And so I honestly think it was sound that did it. Somehow they used sound and light to move these things and shape things in these big megaliths. And yeah, so go watch it and then see what you think. So now if we think about, how sound can move things, now what does that mean for your body? If sound can move objects, shape water, and hold weight, what is that doing to you, who is made up of 70% water, vibrating cells, and electrical energy? Then there's brain science. Different frequencies alter your brain waves. Sound can actually help bring your brain into different states. So there's a theta state, which is deep meditation and intuition. Delta, which is cellular repair and deep sleep. Alpha, calm and focused flow. This is why after a sound bath or a session, people often say, I feel like I just woke up from a dream. It's like something shifted something, but they can't explain what it is. That's the mystery. That's the soul level recalibration that sound can offer. A lot of times people even say that like time does not exist. Like time has, like there's no way that feels like it was 5 minutes. So it is so amazing. So here's my invitation to you. Start listening differently. Start noticing how sound affects you. Not just the sounds in the healing session, but the ones in your everyday life. What sounds energize you? What sounds drain you? What's the soundtrack of your nervous system right now? And if you've ever experienced a sound, oh my goodness. And if you've ever experienced a sound healing session, maybe this is your nudge. Or if you've never experienced, sorry. Whether it's attending a sound bath, receiving a tuning fork therapy, or even just laying down on the floor with calming frequency music, let yourself receive it. And you don't need to understand how it's working. Your body knows, your soul knows what's going on and what it needs to do. Just receive it. Just relax, just chill out, just receive it. And if you want to know more about my sessions and classes and everything that I have, go to tranquilitywellnessinc.com/HollyAnn. I have everything listed out. I have sound baths. I can do them on Zoom. I have them in person. I have on my school site. These links will be on the comment section to these posts. So on my school group, I have my 6 weeks to return within the meditation series. Those are all up there. You can listen to them. So have at it. Everything is posted up there. Again, tranquilitywellnessinc.com/HollyAnn. And so let's close with a little moment of sound right now. So if you can, place one hand on your heart. Take a deep breath in through your nose and sigh it out. And now just hum softly. I don't know if you can hear this, but it doesn't have to be loud. Just a simple inhale. You can hold it as long as you can. You just don't stress to hold it. If you need to take another inhale, inhale again. That is absolutely fine. But just feel the vibration in your chest. That's your body resonating with itself. That's coherence. That's healing. That's you tuning your soul. So thank you so much for joining me today on this sound journey. If this episode resonated with you, please share it. And if you'd like to experience a live sound bath or a private session, please check the notes for the links and go to tranquilitywellnessinc.com/HollyAnn. All my events will be up there. And until next time, stay in tune.